And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
So far away, but so close together. It's The Bonfire, Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. I'm Dan Soder, and all the way in Los Angeles, California. To the light!
No, don't go to the light.
Caroline! Hey, buddy.
What's going on, dude?
What's up, dude? We got cut off by Luke when we were talking before the show because he's a jerk.
I was asking Lou if he was ready for the barbecue on Monday. If he's got his holiday short sleeve button down prepared.
I'm sure I'm guessing it's got palm trees on it or some sort of celebration regalia.
I'm gonna buy a special outfit for you, dickheads.
Cool. Can you wear a seersucker suit? That'd be great if
you just like a plantation owner.
Yeah. Sipping these mint juleps, watching Jay flip those burgers.
There's a lot of fine assorted meats open here.
Now this is a Memorial Day to remember. How was?
I noticed, Jay, that you have a couple of Negroes running around. I asked one for some hors d'oeuvres, and he looked at me a little sideways.
Nah, I don't mean to tell you how to run your barbecues, but at mine and my seersucker suits.
Generally, you come to a man's house for supper, you don't expect to see a Negro running around.
I like that. You almost do sound like Louis Armstrong when you. You're in Los Angeles filming This Is Not Happening. You filmed it yesterday.
I did.
How'd it go?
It was very fun, man. It went great.
Yeah?
It went fantastic.
I saw that lineup. It's fucking bananas. It was
a crazy show. Brian Regan.
Yeah, Julian McCullough was on it. Who else was on it?
Julian killed it. Ali Sadiq and Sean Flannery.
Oh.
It was fantastic. Yeah. And then went to the Comedy Store afterwards. Christine got drunk and started telling a story about the 16 guys I blew in college.
No, Jay, stop. No,
I'm kidding. She didn't. But I will say before we even have to address, she was telling everyone. He goes, and Jay blew 16 guys in college. He swore me to secrecy.
I held my hand over a candle.
What we have coming soon, a little preview for that subject, is Bonnie McFarlane is going to come in, I believe, I don't want to get ahead of ourselves here, but I believe next Wednesday to lawyer up for Christine.
Oh, shit, we're getting comedic legal representation from one Bonnie McFarlane. Oh, yeah, I feel like she's going to have a whole case set up against you. Now, who do I play in this? Am I your defense, or am I the jury?
Dan, listen, and I know you are an accredited lawyer in the court of Guy.
Listen, dude, I didn't go win 2 out of my 4 cases in Guy court with just fucking running this cockamamie bullshit, okay? I'm suited up.
You're a little... I don't want to be insulting. You know I love you.
Okay.
Do you understand that I love you?
I understand that. If you don't need me for your case, I get it. Are you going to defend yourself?
Let me just explain. You're a little soft for what I need. You're a little soft for what I need.
You motherfucker.
I need someone who's going to really put the screws to Christine. I mean, and you have a soft spot.
You're right. You're absolutely right. You know what? I just want to say this. The initial impact of you saying that hurt my feelings, but you do know me very well. Who are you going to hire as your lawyer?
First choice? That donkey dick dude she fucked.
Are you going to bring him down on a bullet train? You're going to bring in the witness?
He's at least my star witness.
I have. May I call to the microphone, donkey dick dude? I don't know how this court. I mean, you have to lawyer up if Bonnie's coming in for Christine.
I may have to lawyer up. I feel good about defending myself, but I might have to lawyer up.
I say you go with a renegade. I say you go with one Louis J. Gomez. Get a real-ass lawyer in here. Ooh. I'll tell you this.
Maybe I'll get a real-ass lawyer. That's a good idea.
Well, our Merkface is saying get Ari.
Ari Shaffir?
Ari would be a great one.
Oh, yeah, he will go.
Because here's the thing. He'll shit on you a little bit, but he'll win the case.
Oh, that's what he's going to do. Yeah, I'm not trying to get you to like Jay Oakerson, everybody. Yeah. I don't even think he's a good guy my goddamn self.
I'm telling you.
What I do know is that in this crime, he was a victim.
Yeah. All I know is when a man goes to an airport and a woman's not there, that's abandonment. And you retaliate by any means necessary. I rest my case.
I do love that.
Here's my
I do love that lawyering theory. He goes, look, I'm not asking you to like this guy. Hell, I don't even like him.
Yeah.
I find his acts deplorable. But what I do know is that when a man is confronted with...
I don't think you can do that in any other aspect of life. You can't be at the grocery store like, I want to return this fruit now because... Oh, wait, what did I see? Oh, sorry, I got distracted. This is why I can't look at the computer.
Can I give you some good LA news?
Yeah,
buddy?
fucking A, bud.
So last night at the taping,
Yeah.
was our friend Mike. Mike is the guy who won the Impractical Jokers cruise.
Okay.
On our show.
Yeah, I remember that. And you were trying to get him laid.
I tried to get him laid though. So hard I tried.
Yeah.
It did not work. But he's a cool kid. He told you he brought his parents.
Yeah.
That's what he used his other tickets for, is to bring his parents. That's such a cool thing. So he said in a few weeks that he is going to a club that's going to be featuring a one Gianna Michaels.
Yeah.
He said he is going to tell her about how she's talked about on our show.
Yeah.
And maybe try to get maybe get her to maybe like contact her, reach out or something.
Hey,
How
you know
cool would
what?
that be?
I mean, as far as the Bonfire legal team goes, we do need a titty fuck expert. We need someone that can get in there and really, obviously, yes, these are personal goals of mine. What are you saying, Jacob?
It's why I know you're so cocksure, Soder.
Yeah.
It's why I know, because Gianna Michaels, when I watch her pornography,
yes,
she's very insulting to the guys.
Yeah.
Like she's kind of like a mean, shitty chick.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
And I'm like, I'm not going to pull out. My own girlfriend turned on me for dick size.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let this lady, I'm not going to let this pro.
Yeah, but that's
just
like
smash me down.
I guess in my whole aspect, it's like breaking a horse. You're like, come on, yeah. Well, Jacob, what were you gonna say?
Get over here, little dick asshole.
I got confused.
You got confused?
Yeah.
We'll never get confused again, Jacob. I run a tight ship when you're gone, Jay. There's a lot of I'm putting out cigarettes on their feet. I run
Iron Fist Soder when I'm out of town.
Yeah, you will listen to me. It goes pretty well. Andy won't make eye contact with me. Andy was fucking furious at me in the office today because I'm headed to Winnipeg. If you're in Winnipeg, I'll be at Rumors Thursday through Saturday. And I told him...
it's not plug time.
I know, but I snuck one in. But I told him I'm bringing my PlayStation. By the way, just downloaded the Uncharted 4, so big ups to Jason for that code.
He's awesome.
He is awesome.
He is so awesome.
So I'm downloading that, but then I told him movies I'm bringing to see. I'm bringing Taxi Driver, Chinatown, The French Connection, and Deer Hunter. And I've never seen any of those movies, and Andy acted like he wanted to slap me in the mouth. And Lou.
I think
Andy.
Some of those are... It's inexplicable how you haven't seen those. But
I don't know.
Andy.
Yes.
Andy, outside of Taxi Driver, you're going to have to slap me too, you motherfucker.
Oh, looks like you turned on Papa and Mama. Now you gonna get bit.
Yeah. Now it's even going to suck when you come to my house for the weekend.
I wasn't furious.
You acted out of anger. You were upset.
No, I tried to give you advice. I said those movies might not want to watch.
Dude,
Alone in Winnipeg.
Andy said this actually did crack me up. He goes, yeah, dude, I don't know about Deer Hunter. Up in Winnipeg, that's a tough sit. That's how Andy explained watching Deer Hunter to me. I was like, yeah, all right.
It's a tough sit.
Yeah, he goes, I don't know, up there in Winnipeg, that's a tough sit. You're like,
Deer Hunter's got that one good scene, the Russian roulette scene. That's it.
Oh, I like Jay the film critic.
Yeah, I am. I'm a good film critic. So for you, I'm a good film critic, buddy. I promise.
Okay.
I get my baby. It's why we connect, right?
Yeah.
Is that why we connect?
That is why we connect.
All right, then listen to Uncle Jay.
Okay.
Taxi Driver. Check out Taxi Driver. It's bizarre. It's great. It's violent. It's hilariously violent. It's got a pretty cool, iconic scenes. It's sort of stupid.
Okay.
It doesn't hold up great, but it's an interesting movie.
Okay.
Check it out for sure.
Done. So Taxi Driver will be number 1 on this trip.
If you told me I just sit in a room and watch Chinatown, I would start headbutting walls.
Boring.
It's boring?
I would only
Jacob,
assume it's boring.
Jacob just had a visceral reaction, too. You think it's that boring?
Chinatown you can skip. The others you gotta watch.
You don't have to go
Overrated,
back to
boring
everything.
movie.
I've still never seen The Godfather, and
come
I
on.
don't care.
Lou hasn't seen it. Is there a list? Is there a list out there, Jacob? Try to see if there's like a definitive list of movies you have to watch. Obviously, there was like that American Film Institute 100 greatest movies of all time.
Hey, I saw Scarface in my late 20s, maybe early 30s, and it was fine. It was fine.
Right now, some Puerto Rican dude just fucking just pulled over. Yeah, no, Jay!
Just go rewatch Big Trouble in Little China.
I love Big Trouble in Little China.
See if you can find The Last Dragon. You haven't watched it through again in a while.
I gotta get it on Blu-ray. I do have to get it on Blu-ray. So you're right. Oh, so he found the list. This is America's Greatest Movies, as voted on. So Citizen Kane, obviously. Have you? Wait, Andy just Citizen Kane.
Good movie.
Yeah, it's one of those you fine watch it, but then again.
Kane? Yeah. Why would you go back to Citizen Kane?
You're not going to start with that.
Dude, they have movies where superheroes are fighting in space and Earth.
Exactly.
Yeah, but then you could also watch On the Waterfront from 1954, Jay. No. Don't you want to hear the classics like Singing in the Rain? That's number 10 on the list, Jay. What about The Bridge Over the River Kwai? It's from 1957.
That's when actors were considered... Like their credits were like the dashing Cary Grant.
My
darling,
I'll tell you this right now.
My darling, I'm afraid I have to go off to war.
But I'll tell you this: I'm going to make it oddly normal that I hit you. I'm going to make abuse be kind of all right.
I love you, but how else will you learn?
Yeah, these most of these movies in the top 15 are not made after 1970. So, is this just some hipster chick in Brooklyn with bangs who's like, it was so much better before? Godfather's the oldest one on the top 15, and that's 1972. That's
Godfather
bullshit.
is so slow and long. I cannot get through it.
You can't
I
get
think
through
the wedding scene is shot in real time. It's a full wedding you have to watch.
One of my favorite jokes ever in Family Guy is when they're in the panic room and he goes, "I don't like."
And they were dying. Yeah,
I don't like The Godfather. That's just when Chris goes, "Robert Duvall."
I think he goes, why won't you? He goes, it insists upon itself.
Yeah, I think to me, if you're born, I think classic movies wise, you should know classic movies 10 years before you're born. So for me, that's 1973 on. Oh,
yeah.
Here's that scene. Lou, pod that up. We got it on YouTube. Here's the Family Guy scene where he doesn't like...
Since we're all going to die, there's one more secret I feel I have to share with you. I did not care for The Godfather.
What?
Did not care for The Godfather.
How can you even say that, Dad?
Didn't like it.
Peter, it's so good. It's like the perfect movie.
This is what everyone always says. Whenever they say,
Robert De Niro, Al Pacino. I mean, you never see Robert Duvall.
Fine actor. Did not like the movie.
Why not?
Couldn't get into it.
Explain yourself. What didn't you like about
It
it?
insists upon itself, Lois.
What?
It insists upon itself.
What does that even mean?
Because it has a valid point to make. It's insistent.
It takes forever getting in. You spend like 6.5 hours, and then I can't even get through. I can't even finish the movie. I've never even seen the ending.
You've never seen the ending?
How can you say you don't like it if you haven't even given it a chance?
I agree with Stewie. It's not really fair.
So Jay,
I have tried on 3 separate occasions.
So Jay, you're saying you're taking the Peter Griffin. You don't agree.
I am, dude. You do not have to go back. Watch what strikes you. I hate people that are so judgment of movies.
Yeah, but watch what's... Yeah, I mean, I agree with what you're saying, but, watch what struck me when I watched, Bloodsport and fucking Jean-Claude Van Damme. I know more about that than Scorsese.
But that's fine.
Or Scorsese, as people say, who watch a lot of his movies. I don't know the proper way of saying his name.
But I'm saying, it's fine to watch that. And, dude, I watch the stupidest, shittiest horror movies in the road once in a while. I've seen a bunch of the great movies. You saw the ones you saw. You don't have to go back.
You're making me feel better.
I love Rocky. I love it.
Me too.
I love Rocky. I love Rocky 2. All of them. If I suggested someone go back and watch them, and they were like, it's not my thing, I wouldn't be like, dude, you have to. It's like, just watch whatever the thing you want to watch. You don't have to go back and catch it all.
I was dating a girl, and she'd never seen Rocky, and then I put it on, and then I watched her watch Rocky, and she just was and she goes halfway through, she goes, so he's kind of retarded? And I was like, well, no, he's a good guy. It's just that hot girl ability just to cut right down. So he's a dum-dum. You're like, well, yeah, kind of, I guess.
I feel the same way about TV shit. We're no. You have about a 3 months after it's over window to tell somebody they have to go back and watch a whole series of something. It's a waste of time for anyone in my life to tell me, you haven't seen The Wire?
I would see, nope, I disagree. I would say you should watch The Wire.
Because you liked The Wire.
I loved it.
But put this in perspective, Dan.
Okay.
If it's not something that someone doesn't catch, but they're going to be okay. I loved Dexter at a point. It went pretty shitty. But if I was like, if someone says to me, I'm going to go back and watch Dexter, I'm like, oh yeah, it's great. Season 4 is amazing, blah, blah, blah. But I would never go, you haven't seen Dexter? You got to go back and watch Dexter. Because in my mind, I'm starting to think about going back. You're like, oh, there was this build to it. You had to start giving, like, only by year 3 did you super give a shit on a lot of these shows. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so I think I agree with your policy of live and let live as far as TV show goes. Andy is shaking his head.
Lost. How about when people with Lost?
Andy,
you gotta watch it. I'm fine to never. I don't care.
Hold on, but I want to know. I want to know if Merkface is one of these guys. Do you shame people into fucking watching?
I don't shame people, but I'm insistent upon things. I think Jay would love The Wire.
But how do you know? So let him get to it naturally. Like, I'll give it to him. I'll just leave it. I'll leave it in his apartment. For like Andy, like, I'll leave season 1 through 5 on DVD in his apartment. Just like a subtle hint. And then if he doesn't watch it, like, I'll take a picture of Isabella when she's sleeping and send it to him and be like, watch The Wire. Or then, like, I'll hack into his email and then I'll just change his background to say, watch The Wire.
I love a bunch of goofy, unexplainable David Lynch movies. And if I was like, I love Lost Highway. If someone goes, I've never seen it, I'd go, have you ever catch it? I would never go, because you're going to come, most people come back and be like, what the fuck was that even? I'm like, I don't know.
You're like the guy, you're like the guy that works there that doesn't really give a shit. Where you're like, hey, is it up over here? Yeah, I think so. I don't know, man. All right,
dude, do you have any clips in the Family Guy? Play one of the ones with that kid, the guy who does Bob's Burgers voice.
Wait,
what I'm talking about? The movie store kid, the convenience store kid who
oh yeah,
breaks down movies. Those scenes are so great.
H. John Benjamin.
Yeah, H. John Benjamin on Family Guy. I forget the character's name is.
That guy
breaks down.
I'm like a huge Archer fan, and then he's just everywhere. H. John Benjamin probably has my favorite voice.
That fucker works constantly. And he doesn't even have to do a voice. Every voice is just him doing his natural voice.
Yeah, because he's got an awesome voice, like the voice of
Archer, Bob, and the video game.
Oh, he's been a
store kid.
He's done a bunch of stuff too. Oh shit! Oh, come on in here. We got a surprise guest for you, Jay.
Ooh.
Oh. Don't say anything. Jay's in L.A., so just jump on. We're live right now.
Can we mystery guest it?
You get one mystery guess. On who?
One?
Yeah, you get
Jesus,
one.
I was going to ask some questions.
He's about to sit down. One guess.
All right, so it's a guy.
Yeah, it's a guy.
Hello?
Do you know who it is?
Hello?
Who is it, Jay?
Sherrod?
No.
Yes!
Okay, it actually
does know me.
Ron Bennington on the show.
I only have
Ronnie B.
Goodness.
So cool.
You know what? I just wanted to say congratulations to you, Dan. I didn't get the opportunity, but
thanks.
Great. Special.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Jay, I'm sorry yours never came out, but you know what, buddy? Something's going to pop for you soon.
It's going to get out. June 17th, Big J special's coming out. That's going to be fucking awesome. We're gearing up the ships.
Announce that now.
Yeah, we're gearing up the ships to watch.
I can't wait.
This is something I wanted to talk to Jay about, but I didn't have a point of reference. So Twitter today, some guy, my buddy Ryan reaches out to me. He's like, hey, some guy's trashing you on Bennington, saying that he doesn't like your comedy.
You know, this was a guy from
Vulture, right?
Vulture, yeah. And he didn't trash you.
That's what I found out.
But I brought up like, hey, I'm, a big fan of his acting, Dan Soder's acting, taken off and all. And I don't think he followed me. You know what I mean? I don't think he went with me.
Yeah, well, the story I got, and I didn't hear it. I was out, and then I got a tweet that was like, yeah, this guy says that, he doesn't like your comedy or whatever. So I was doing that thing on the train ride where I was having the fake argument in my head.
Yeah.
Where I was like, all right, I see this guy. Here's what I'm going to say. Like, I work hard. You don't know me. And then I walk into the booth, and then they're telling me that all he said was that I wasn't his cup of tea.
Yeah, he's an alt guy. That's all. He's an alt guy.
So, Jay, apparently we don't play well on the alt side.
You're all my tea, buddy. You're my favorite kind of tea.
But the guy basically said that he doesn't like anyone who's at the comedy cellar. Like it's that big of a...
Really?
Yeah.
What a broad idiot.
Yeah.
That's such a broad stroke to make, because I don't like anyone who does good enough to pass a good club.
Right.
Yeah.
But clubs isn't his thing. He's going in the other direction.
But then at that point, you lose the validity of your argument when you're just going, if it's in a club, it's not good.
Right.
That's bullshit. Like, you should be able to do well on both ends. On both sides.
Real comedy happens in a bar in a confused racial neighborhood.
Yes, and I would say that if I called my comedy a tea, it would be Earl Grey.
Oh, my favorite.
I would say Jay is a nice breakfast.
He won't even give Ari the time of day because of something that Ari had said about a woman. I believe he said a one-armed woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he gave her whole name.
Yeah. Slot machine.
Yeah.
The slot machine. He gave her. He named her. He gave her full name on a Comedy Central special.
Yeah. So that might not legally have been the best idea.
Well, I got to run. I just wanted to stop by and say, hey, to you guys, I don't want to ruin your show. Jay, looking forward to your special, though.
Ronnie, can I ask your opinion on one thing?
Yeah.
Because Dan's getting ready to take a trip to Winnipeg, where the cable TV is going to suck, and he's going to bring some movies.
Ooh, yeah.
And he was thinking about bringing Chinatown. These are ones he hasn't seen. Taxi Driver, Chinatown, Deer Hunter, and what was the other one?
French Connection.
All right, so you've seen nothing from the 70s?
No.
Nothing from the 70s?
No. I've seen Godfather.
My point is, isn't that going to be boring for him, probably, to go back and watch those now? Do you think he should have to see these classic movies?
What do you mean it should have to? He's an actor. He should be studying these movies. I'm going to give you one from the same. Have you seen Network?
Yeah, I have seen Network.
Okay, so
I've seen Network.
You know the era that we're talking in. Have you seen The Conversation?
No. Okay.
Yeah, I am now agreeing with Jay that he shouldn't watch anything.
Okay.
At this point,
just stay it off.
Yeah, why don't you just start from Friends and watch that and move on from there?
Okay, what about Frasier? Can I get Frasier?
Yeah, I think Frasier works for you. You know,
I think
I just watched you totally disappoint Ronnie with that. He was really had your back. He was treating you like a thespian.
Yeah, and then
I was giving you thespian respect.
Yeah. I said this before. I said Dan is one of the few people that I see on TV that I forget I'm friends with and just start paying attention to the character.
Oh,
and that's
I heard you say that on the air the other day.
Yeah,
that was an amazing compliment.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, and that is true because most of the time I'm just pointing, going, hey,
Yeah, DeRosa did that with me in Better Call Saul.
I would say the same thing for DeRosa.
Yeah,
too.
I'm watching Better Call Saul. I'm like, I completely forget that's shampoo. Shampoo.
So when I sold drugs to those guys in Montreal and Billions, you were just like, that's just dumb old Jay.
Well, I was thinking, does Jay really think people carry around a little bag like that and take up all afternoon to sell a couple?
They should do a spin-off of Jay's character where it's just him bagging up all of his stuff eccentrically.
Yeah.
I really did never wrap my brain around how ridiculous the concept was that I walk around with a briefcase full of drugs to sell one little vial.
That'd be so great.
By the way, they also never pay me. You know, I toss it to them and walk them out. I walk out of the room.
Just
That's
Venmo.
So
Venmo me the money. And by the way, how great would it be if a cop stopped that character? Hey, what's in that briefcase? He's like, I better not.
Yeah. I'm already dressed like the Penguin. I shouldn't deal right now. All right, I got to go, guys.
Thanks, Ronnie. Thanks for stopping in.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Jay and I have an announcement to make soon, though, so we'll talk to everybody about it.
That's a good tease.
Yeah, maybe we should even do it on this show when we have the chance.
Yeah,
Jay.
this is a good tease.
I'll see you guys later. You know what? Keep doing great radio. That's what I'm going to say to all you guys. Just, you know what I mean?
Well, you know what? I'm going to try to be a cup of tea for everybody. That's all I can do.
Sorry I brought up your name in a positive fashion. That's my fuck up.
The legend Ron Bennington.
See you guys.
What a great drop in. Also, hey Jay, Christine just texted us that you told Jay Twin Peaks. You had Christine watch Twin Peaks. You had to go back and watch it.
Yeah, I did.
Uh-oh.
I just went against my entire thing I just said. I did. Here's the thing. She's always wanted to watch it.
Okay.
I said I would go back and watch it with her.
I've never.
I haven't watched because the new season's the new season's coming out.
Jay, can I tell you a dirty secret?
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen Twin Peaks.
That's fine.
Okay. You're not mad?
It's fine. No. In fact, if you start it, again, it's one of those things, it might not be your deal at all.
Okay. Maybe I'll try it, though. I'll try it for our friendship, Jay. I'm going to watch Twin Peaks.
Saying, you got to watch Twin Peaks, dude. All right. There's a part. I don't want to ruin anything, but here's entire season 3.
Here's how season 3 ends. No, Jay.
Let's talk to Alan Houston because he has classic 80s flicks that you need to catch up on.
We're talking to point guard Alan Houston?
No.
Al in Houston.
Oh, thank God. I thought we were talking to Alan Houston. I was like, there's so many questions I have. Why don't you dish it to Starks more? What's up, Alan?
Doing good, guys. I've been a listener since y'all started, so it's nice to see y'all got a show going.
Thanks.
Thanks, man.
Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah, I've seen that.
80s.
Oh, come on. Classic, brah. David Lopan.
Classic, brah.
What about DC Cab?
Yes.
Haven't seen it.
Mr. T.
Haven't seen it.
Bill Maher.
Mr. T, that's a funny one.
DC Cab? Haven't seen it.
I've seen it, yeah. You're not going to catch me on these, Al. This is all Soder problems.
Yeah, I think Jay's in the black. I'm in the red. I'm trying to catch up.
How about Dr. Detroit?
Nope.
I don't recall that one, so you got me on that one.
Dr. Detroit, Dan Aykroyd?
Never seen it.
What were you guys getting, pussy?
I was out getting strange at 4 years old.
Bachelor party? You guys were out getting pussy. I was home trying to catch a scene or two that had some tits so I could smack off to it. Or in the 80s, you'd still get a good bush shot every now and again.
Yeah, top bush. You love that. That's why we're going to sell Big J what is it?
Big J Merkins.
Merkins. Oh, God.
Big J Merkinsons.
I'm telling Big J Merkins. I forgot about that. We have to get Comedy Central on that. All right, name another one, Alan. I just keep disappointing.
This one's not from the 80s, but it's shot like it's in the 70s style, the Technicolor. Hobo with a shotgun.
I've heard about it and haven't seen it.
That's a real leap from an 80s flick you got to catch up on.
You're going
a very recent offbeat movie.
Yeah, well, it's still...
also, Dusk Till Dawn 4, starring the kid who played the oldest son on Family Matters.
Oh, of course. I thought you meant Home Improvement. Zach De La... What was that guy's name?
Home Improvement was Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Yeah, but the oldest one was from Aurora.
Zachary something.
He was from Zachary Scott Moore. I'm just making that.
Was he from your town?
Yeah, he was from Aurora. That was a big thing.
That's hilarious. Was that like the big thing that he was from your town?
Well, the big thing to us was like, the oldest brother's from Aurora, and everyone was like, wow.
They go and just like
real quick. Our buddy Ryan in Nashville's calling in to talk about the guy who. He's the one that brought up the Vulture Rider. What's up, Ryan?
Hey, the phone screener told me to say love you, love the show.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Yeah, I feel like I knew he didn't like maliciously go after you, but by no means was Ron like, hey, what's your opinion on the comedy of Dan Soder? He went out of his way to specifically name you, followed by not my cup of tea.
Yeah, well,
why?
I think Jay said it best. If he's going to just say write off an entire comedy club, I don't really think that's
pretty stupid anyway. But does he say he enjoyed your thing, but generally you're not his cup of tea? Because I have a bunch of comics who are like that, where I would say generally it's not the thing I would go for, but I think they're fucking great.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was something to the extent of Dan Soder, who's not my cup of tea. He said it in a snarky alt tone.
Oh, that old tone.
Which I assume he was holding the microphone with two hands.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be a pretty kick-ass. I'm going to start holding it like that. Thanks for the recommendation, Ryan.
Not me. I'm going to hold it with one hand still, but I'm going to work the balls with my other hand.
Yeah. Thanks for calling in, Ryan. I appreciate you getting my back and then making me want to punch a guy on the train that has nothing to do with anything. I just read those messages and I was on the train eyeing up some guy with a bike. I'm like, why do you got to bring a bike on the train, huh? You fucking asshole.
I want to get you away from these negative feelings, Soder.
You know what?
I want you to get away from them. Let's see. I want to talk. Jeff from Kansas is going to try to stump me with more 80s movies. I like it. Bring them on. I saw a lot of movies in the 80s, man.
Yeah, Jeff, I want to see if you can stump Jay, because I feel like he has seen every movie made in the 80s, whereas I completely haven't. Apparently I've only seen 4 movies total.
Eddie and the Cruisers 1 and 2.
Classic.
What are your movies?
Play.
What's
Outsiders?
Outsiders, of course.
Of course, I've even seen that.
Pulp Fiction.
That's the 90s.
Was that even the 80s?
Are you drunk? Who calls in and says Pulp
I'm high.
Luke, can you play a little Eddie and the Cruisers on the Dark Side, which is actually sung by John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band?
Right?
Oh, you're so on it.
You know your shit, Jay.
John Cafferty and Beaver Brown Band.
How mad are you if you're in that band and then John names you that? He's like,
How mad are you? How mad are you that you're John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band, and then the song you do is for a fake band with a way cooler name, Eddie and the Cruisers. The Beaver Brown. That's terrible. Did this guy have anything else?
I don't think so. I don't even know who the fuck he is.
John Cafferty? He's the leader of the Beaver Brown Band.
Well, I know that now, Jay, but I don't know who he is. Jacob, who
are you familiar with his work? Fronting the Beaver Brown Band?
I don't know all
He's got more songs if you want to hear.
Tender Years was also in the movie.
Are they hits?
What was?
Tender Years was also in the movie.
Okay.
But that's it. That was On the Dark Side was the biggest hit.
Jeff Hung. So wait, his movies to stump you were Pulp Fiction and.
Jacob slept outside on the streets to go see John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band when he was 17.
Guys, it's going to be worth it.
Guys, listen, I know you guys have never heard this song, but when we get in there, it's all going to make sense to you.
Minute 37 of their set. It's all going to click. It's all going to follow the line.
Holy cow, guys. Holy cow. He's starting to play it.
He's doing it, John. I'm for you.
Guys, I'm going to go big right now. Back me up. Beaver Brown. Beaver Brown.
We should take a break real quick. We got a guest, a friend, an old acquaintance, a very funny man.
We'll introduce him when we come back.
Listen to that saxophone. That's 80s sax. That's some fucking Huey Lewis and the News sax.
Oh, I'll tell you about the goddamn comedy jam, too, when we get back.
You absolutely will. I'm just shimmying into this fucking sweet saxophone.
Oh, you are enjoying it.
It's...
Rest in peace, Clarence Clemens.
Hey.
He was the inspiration for the guy who played saxophone in John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band.
Do you have a bet on how many times you could say that in a show? John Cafferty. I just want people to just have that lodged in people's heads who are listening. So just walking around going, John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band.
I'm afraid to go to commercial because then I have to face John, who's the engineer here.
Yeah.
And this was so funny. You will love this. When I was coming up with our guest, I went down to smoke a cigarette before the show.
Yeah.
And he gave me his, at Sirius in New York, we have the clip. It's like the janitor keys almost for our IDs, for the building IDs.
It's pretty fucking awesome.
And you could hold it and you can like sling it down and it like unfoils and comes back.
Yeah, it's badass.
Yeah, it's so fun. I was doing that in the elevator, whipping it down, and then I just lost control of it. And when that thing hits the ground, breaks open, like a giant coil comes out of it. It was like 4 times the size of what it was, everything, the problem in there. Poor John, who I've met 3 times, and I had to go, hey, John, this happened.
Yeah, you're like, I made a boo-boo. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot.
Fucking idiot. Fucking idiot.
We're all fucking idiots, everyone. It's the Bonfire.
Hi, this is Gary Goldman, and you're listening to The Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Yeah, Horde.
Work-ass busters.
Yo, we go Horde. It's the Bonfire. We are back. Dan Soder, Big J. Oakerson, kicking it cross-country style.
Yeah, we're doing all West Coast rap today because Jay's in Los Angeles, California.
Los Angeles?
Hollywood. Big J's gone Hollywood.
Hey, everybody, I'm here to break into the industry and see what I can make happen.
I just imagine you in like fishnets giving the hitchhiking sign at a bus station.
I didn't want you to see me like this.
Yeah.
I've been out here too long.
Sleepy J. Oh, Sleepy J.
Sleepy Mexa J.
Sleepy Mexa J.
I've resorted to doing some pretty bad things.
I found Jay in a roadside motel covered in pigeon shit.
Dan, I need you to help me.
Oh, there it is. This is sweet. Listen
I
to me.
just need some help just
Jay,
to get back on my feet.
You need to come down, back home. Come back to Chihuahua.
I can't show my face in there. It's disgraceful.
Made from the freshest ingredients. Chopped from the slices.
Our voiceover auditions.
Yeah.
Goya beans.
Sliced.
For your whole family.
Picante salsa. Made from the finest ingredients in all of Chihuahua.
Only made with the best tomatillas.
Big J. Oakerson made with only the best semen from his father and the right egg from his mother. Raised alone in Philadelphia. Understanding 80s movies and weird pornography.
He was able to see Taxi Driver as a young man.
He saw everything he saw.
Poltergeist 1 and 2.
Dude, I didn't know what that chicken was. I thought that was Andy's weird laugh. I thought you were laughing, dude. I swear to God, I didn't know what that was. I was like, is that how
to the ranch?
Is that how Andy laughs?
I have a reel-to-reel. We can watch all of your favorite themes. We can watch Youngblood starring Rob Lowe.
Now, see, I've seen that shit. I'm a Lou Diamond Phillips fanatic, so I saw that.
We can watch Red Dawn when everybody thought C. Thomas Howell would be the breakout star.
Man, that guy. He, what was it?
He looks rough now. C. Thomas Howell looks rough now.
Did he take a tough one?
He just looks, it's just weird. He's Pony Boy, and now he's Pony Man.
Stay golden, Pony Man.
Stay golden, Pony Man. Doesn't hold up.
It doesn't have a
Let me
ring.
introduce our guest, because I know he's chomping the bit here. If these conversations are so fun, and I'm sure he's got plenty to say. This is such a dear friend of mine, and yours, Dan, who we've known back in New York for years and years. Came out to L.A. a few years back. I don't get to see him too much. One of the funniest people I know, man. Justin Silver.
Yay!
Oh, what's up, everybody?
Hi, Justin.
Hi, Dan. Congratulations on the special, buddy.
Thank you, buddy. Congratulations.
I watched it last night.
On being gorgeous.
Oh, thank you, Dan.
How good is Justin's voice?
It's very good.
I feel like it sounds like a mix of like an old Jew and like a blender.
Yes, it is that, but it's very unique and distinct.
Yeah, you sound like if I would put your voice on an animated dirt bike.
You know what? Justin's got the voice of. It's too loud.
I want to lower my mic. That's all. Because I'm sick of my fucking voice.
Stop it! And we just said it's great, Justin.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
Justin's got the ghost of the most. I'm the ghost of the most, baby. We know what Justin's got the voice for. Justin's got the voice for smoking in his parents' basement. He's like a pump up the volume, like Christian Slater.
Yeah.
You see, kids, parents out here,
they don't understand what
they don't understand you.
They don't know. That's why I don't like people. That's why I like dogs.
I'm chomping at the bit with with your movie viewing, Dan.
Why? Because are you upset that I haven't watched any of that?
I'm not upset that you haven't watched them. They're fantastic movies. I would say do not watch The Deer Hunter alone in a hotel room.
Why? Yeah, that's why.
You can watch that and Schindler's List, and then I want to be the person they call and they fucking find your body in the bathtub in the morning.
Why do you think Deer Hunter is so depressing?
Really?
Yeah, it affects you like that?
It's just a depressing movie for him to be watching alone in a hotel room.
That's exactly
what fun with it.
Justin,
Taxi Driver's fun.
That's what Merkface Andy said. He said that's a tough sit. Dude, I just Googled C. Thomas Howell. Oh my God. That guy took a rough one.
Justin showed me a great picture in his phone that he took. It's just a video of like him watching your it's a picture of him watching your special.
I'm gonna text it to Dan.
And what's in the shot is the TV with your special. On the end of the bed, it's Justin's dog, Justin's leg, and then just his dick real big. It is really funny.
I wanted to encapsulate the moment, you know what I mean?
Oh, baby.
Oh, your special was really good.
I'm glad you could
achieve.
So LA handsome. I'm glad you could achieve full erection while watching my special.
You know what? I had to work it up to some other porno.
Okay.
And then put you on there just for the fun of the porno.
All right. Well, maybe next special I'll sexy it up. I'll wear a low cut shirt.
I just texted it to you.
Okay.
Justin is so L.A. handsome. When I walked in here, he was already chatting up some chick in the lobby. She had good body, big face.
She was like like a white chick that tries to act Puerto Rican. Like she had like the breakdancing costume on and like the big hoop earrings.
Oh, yeah, well,
standing on the bus stop, sucking on a lollipop.
She introduced herself to me and she said her name was Fame. So I knew.
Well, I just got
not going to be my buddy.
I just got Justin's lovely picture, and might I say, Justin, what a straight penis you have.
I straightened it before I took the picture.
Yeah. Did you lick your hand like when you get a cowlick out of order? Let me straighten this out real quick. That's the best compliment. That's the best compliment I've got on my special. I gotta take this picture of C. Thomas Howell off this computer. It's bumming me the fuck out.
It's a bummer, right?
It's a bummer, man. It's a bummer.
Thomas Howell's not Pony Boy anymore. And when he was younger, you know what it is? Then he made that movie Soul Man.
Yeah.
Where he wore it was like a blackface movie.
No. He took those pills.
I know, but I'm saying.
Tan.
No, but I'm saying that's what the character did.
Oh, yeah.
C. Thomas Howell wore blackface for a movie.
Would they let that fly now?
No.
Well, they did. I mean, Robert Downey Jr. did it in Tropic Thunder.
Good point.
But outside of,
But he's an artist.
Yeah, you're right. I'm wrong.
No, yeah, it was fun. Look, you could be way more offensive than that now. It was funny. What's funny about it is because, and maybe I'm wrong about this, but I was at the age to go see Soul Man when it came out. See Thomas Howell's work with Ray Don Chong when he became a black guy to go to college. I guess for a scholarship, which is pretty racist. At that time, without social media and all this shit, the social justice warriors weren't, so that movie didn't take any shit. The reason you couldn't make that movie today probably is you can make it, but you're prepared for it to get like flack. It almost might do better in some way, the movie, because it would get so much attention from people going, how dare people do this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, oh, absolutely, because they're just going to fucking lose their shit.
Soder just went to sleep on that speech.
I was like,
I go, you know what I mean? You were like, yeah, I'm with you. After maybe those Reddit people were right.
I just, but it's funny. It's almost like I just shut down after you made that point. I'm like, I'm wrong. I'm just gonna lay here. I just curled up. I just curled up by the fire. You know what, Jay? I think you've talked me right. I'm gonna go lay down.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
I'm stupid having an opinion, you know? I've never seen any movies.
Can I tell you something? I was at a barbecue last night, swear to God, having the same exact conversation about, and I love 70s movies, about how I can't stand The Godfather. I don't give a shit, and everybody just started trashing me because of it.
Can I tell you what I think of that comment?
What?
That you told me last night that your day ran really late and you couldn't come watch me tape my thing. And now you just said you were at a fucking barbecue.
That was after that. That was much later than
Justin.
that. Dan, don't fucking take sides. You're not even here right now.
Justin, you have came in as a friend and already turned heel so fast on Big J.
Oh, it's the NWO.
Oh, Justin Silver's at a damn barbecue. Someone stop the damn taping.
Oh, how could you? Did you? But Justin, at the barbecue?
No, this was after. This was much later than the tape.
I like that you're changing it.
Are you mad at me?
Like you're a guy who got caught cheating. You're like, actually, no. Did I say? I meant last week. I was there, so it's crazy.
No, did I say I fucked that girl yesterday? I meant in 1993.
Oh no! Oh God, no! No, I meant last. I've done that so many times when people call you out on shit, and you're just like, no, oh no, it was actually a different day. Oh fuck, I'm wrong.
No, that was you, and we were there. Oh no,
that wasn't
there at all.
That wasn't that wrong. I think that's like my whole life. Everyone keeps saying that pot affects your memory, and then it's starting to actually happen.
No, dude, 100% it does. Have you ever caught yourself getting ready to trap yourself in a lie, and then like no one's good at that? Where you there's like the redirect of the statement.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We were like, oh man, like. So, if you're lying to your chick, you said you did something yesterday. I said I was with Justin, maybe, right?
Yeah.
And yesterday I'm like, yeah, so I was in this bookstore with, Steve. Yeah.
Dude,
I used to go. You go, and
I don't know if you do.
We went, and so that was crazy yesterday.
I don't know if you ever lie to people when you're in airports about what you do, because I don't like telling people I'm a comedian. And so this one guy was just like,
why?
I don't know.
Who asked, like, for security purposes?
No,
or just someone you're sitting next to when you're waiting to get on the plane.
I was on I had a layover in Minneapolis, and this guy's just sitting next to me. You start talking, and I don't want to tell him I'm a comedian because I don't want to answer those questions of like,
you always gonna ask you,
are you going to put me? Are you going to put this conversation in your act?
Yeah, that kind of shit. Like I just like to avoid that at all costs. So I told him, I don't know why I was like, I told him I worked for like I always say I work for a fencing company, that I do government contracts with fencing, and this guy's like, oh cool, and he actually like knew the business, so he just started saying shit. And I go, I'm a comedian. Like,
dude,
you just buckled?
I buckled. I fucking completely buckled. The guy got me.
I was in the gym and embarrassingly, like, kind of like looking myself too close in the mirror because I was like, something was on my face or something. So some guy walks in and I'm like, oh, contacts. And then he starts talking to me about contacts. And I don't wear contacts. And he's like, what's your prescription? I'm just like, I don't know. Like, my mom orders them for me because she knows someone, so I don't.
I was at a gym jerking off once, and the guy walked in, and I went, there's a demon in here. I'm just, get help.
That's great that, Justin, I like the thought of that guy with contacts being like, oh, are yours in right now? I can help you. And you're like, oh, you're just poking your own eyeball with nothing in there.
Don't touch me.
He's poking your eyeball in.
Oh, I don't know what's going on. It's just, it's not working. Yeah, getting caught in a lie.
Dude.
I just buckled for that.
I mean, I've had it with like women basically over the years is where any of those lies had, but that fucking buckle is so funny.
Yeah.
We're like, 2 weeks ago when I was in what was I saying? Like, no one's even interrupting you. You're like, wait, I lost my train of thought. What was I saying?
The worst is like, like when I'm dating, when you're dating a girl and you tell her a story about an ex-girlfriend, but you admit the fact it's your ex-girlfriend. So you're like, yeah, so I was with a friend and we went to like this movie, and then 2 weeks later you're like, yeah, I saw that with my ex. And she's like, what? And you're like, I didn't, me and my friend, and also my friend. Oh God.
Oh yeah.
You're a man.
You gotta go back. It's like, there's gonna be worse where another girl's like, oh, remember that was our song. You're like, that's our song.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Dude, I got caught with Danny. She was one time we were. She knew I was friends with Schumer, and she's like, you never hooked up with Schumer. I was like, no. And then, like, I'm with her friends. I'm like, yeah, one time Schumer and I drunkenly made out, like, 7 years ago. And then Danny's just staring at me, and I go, oh, no. I just watched her face be like, what the fuck? And I was like, yeah, I got nothing. I'm just caught. I'm caught. I lied to you. I'm sorry.
Dude, I remade fucking 6 girls the same Tool. A Tool mix CD.
And you told each one was to the next one?
I was just like, I just told each one, I was just like, hey, this is a good album to like fuck around to.
All these girls are like, he gave me Lateralis. He gave me one of the weirdest.
No,
albums.
not even. It's like awesome Tool mix 2004. It's like fucking like, it's more like that. Like
is
it was I'd make mixtapes on burnable CDs.
Yeah, that was the best. Can you find it?
But I'd give so many of them. Like a mixtape of Tool, and it make it seem like this is cool for us. This is us thing.
Yeah. And then she's like, "Why did it?" Yeah, it's just a format on your computer. It's just a drag and click. You just click and drag right onto the burn. And like,
it's the most. Yeah. It's just at one point, I almost got in trouble for mass producing it for sale.
Do people don't do
bootlegging?
What is the new mix? Like, what's the new tape
playlist?
Can you make a Spotify playlist for some chick and send it to her?
Is that what? That's what it is.
I think you have to like tell. I think you have to like just text them 20 song titles and have them listen.
You know what I used to do when MySpace was out?
What?
I used to make like a form, like almost like a message, and just click and paste the same message to all these chicks, trying to hope that I would get one to hook up, and I would send them to all these girls, and then they're obviously friends, and they'd be like, you sent the same message to my best friend.
Oh, like, that's a bad one to get caught on.
That's a bad one.
You're like, no, because I changed
I'm like,
the
no,
name.
I thought it was you.
I changed the name. Oh, we got another special guest. We got another special guest dropping in.
It's getting crazy in here.
Oh my God! And don't say anything because Jay's on in L.A. Yeah, I told you not to talk.
Well, it's Kurt Metzger, everybody.
No, it's not. Say hi. Who do you have to go talk? Why do you have to go talk?
Hello.
Turn on. Okay, now your mic's on.
Dave Smith.
Yes, Dave Smith from the Legion of Skanks.
What's up, buddy?
Smith, you're on with Justin Silver's here too.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm about to come visit Justin.
He's going to stay with me.
Is he?
Yeah, we're just going to Jew out in my house.
Hey, you want to
Jew so hard? Oh, I wonder who's got the bigger peg between Justin.
Well,
Justin's got a nice piece on him too.
I'm going to show Dave. Look at the picture Justin sent me when he watched my special.
Aww, look at it. His dick is giving you a standing ovation.
I thought you were wrong. Your dick's so much bigger than Justin's.
I got to go do my favorite radio show. Sorry, guys.
Oh, cool.
I'll
Guess what? I'm doing your podcast tonight, so why don't you wait up for me and we'll go together.
I will do that.
All right.
Also, Dave.
Yeah?
Dave.
Yeah?
Just for the record, Race Wars is a podcast. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, so you lied. You just lied to America. We're your favorite radio show, you son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, getting caught in back to playlists. That's what we were talking about.
By the way, Dave would have been banned for that. Dave hasn't seen any movies.
Really? Has Dave,
oh my God!
Have you made Dave a playlist? Do you make Lewis and Dave same playlists? Like, hey guys,
I hope they never talk about the playlist I made to seduce both of them in hotel rooms.
Yeah, you put it on with Lewis. Lewis is like, hey, the lighting in here is kind of dark. And you're like, yeah, let me just put on the album real quick.
What's going on? Do you have any glass jaw on that thing? He looks the weirdest, man.
I would love some good fuck music to Tool.
Hey, you have a playlist that has some maybe Devil Wears Prada on it?
I remember one of my ex-girlfriends made me a mixtape, and I never listened to it, and I had to lie to her about what was on it, and I got caught. That was a lie I got caught in. Because she was like...
Wait, say it again. I'm not understanding the lie.
She made me a mixtape, right?
Okay.
And she's like, hey, this is music that makes me think of you. And I was like, awesome. And I never listened to it. And then 2 weeks later, she's like, did you listen to that mixtape? I was like, yeah, it was awesome. And she's like, what was your favorite song? And I was like, yeah.
The third one?
It's like the J-Bo, the one from Jersey, Bon Jovi.
Track 6.
Frank Stallone.
That one that was about love.
When the girl and the guy, they have those feelings, and she's talking about...
You know what your guess should have been?
What?
Luke, can you put on some Everywhere by Michelle Branch?
Oh, I should have guessed that. I should have easily guessed that. Anthony in Dallas, thanks for calling, and we don't need to take the call, but he says SoundCloud is the new playlist for chicks. So you got to go to SoundCloud and make a playlist.
Oh, is that? I don't know.
Put this on it.
Oh, I'm so out of the loop. No. This is what a girl puts on a thing for you that you hate.
Yeah, this also feels like popular kid or new kid first day of school.
Oh, dude, this song puts such a smile on my face. It's unbelievable. This is one of my secret in a car by myself cranking it songs.
Oh, I've watched you belt out Belinda Carlisle when we're on the road together.
Jay, we don't have a show next. We don't have a show next Monday because it's Memorial Day. But next Wednesday, can we do Guilty Pleasures Wednesday?
Ooh, yeah.
Because I love this song.
We're gonna need some nice, good feelings to break up this trial.
Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way, was checking Twitter. Someone recommended Rich Voss as your lawyer.
Ooh. No way. He will not go against Bonnie.
Yeah, he will. That's their whole show.
No, he's got her back 110% in public. Like I've seen it. I've seen it happen. I can't.
Speaking of lies, Sarah McPants on Twitter just admitted that picture she took for us wasn't just for us, Jay.
What?
Yeah. Dude, yeah.
Now she owes us full cleaver shot.
Oh, full cleave? I'm down full cleave. But Sarah, I'm hurt. But I'll get over it.
Wow. No, you're not going to get over it. You okay, buddy?
I don't know.
You really, that was something to you that,
it was special.
Sarah McPants broke down, let down her guard.
Yeah. I thought it was because of us, and it wasn't. You know? Poor people can't win, you know?
You know what? When I go down to Kansas, I'll take a picture of butthole, bring it back for you. Sarah, you owe it. Don't make a thing about it. This is not sexual. I'm going to take a picture of your butthole.
That's your fact-finding mission? Like you're like an explorer? Like I'm going to go down and get the elusive picture of a Sarah McPants butthole and come back.
If a girl sends you a picture of her butthole, she just... I think that chick's always awesome.
Wait,
girl sent me a picture of her butthole, but she was not holding the camera, so she was kind of awesome and kind of sucked at the same time.
Oh yeah,
that's a tough one.
That's a shitty feeling when you get a complete third person.
And
shot
then,
of a naked girl.
The lighting was great. I mean, it was a great picture. I was like, this is. I mean, it for what I needed it for. Goddamn, it did its job. But it was sort of depressing, also.
But I'm saying, like, when you get it from that, when you're asking your girl for dirty pictures. Soder, are you an ask a girl for dirty pictures guy?
Yes. Yes. I know. Listen. I know.
It's called sexting, Jay.
Yeah, I know. I'm a majority.
And SoundCloud is a platform for music.
Okay, I like the Jay Whisperer that Justin's became.
Okay.
He's like a falconer. He's like, there he is. He returns to my arm perfectly.
He's sitting on my arm, right on my shoulder.
Oh, let me just feed him something. Yeah, no, Jay. I ask for when I'm dirty texting with a girl. I ask for naked pictures, man. Come on.
No, but I'm saying, wouldn't that be funny if she was like, okay, I've been historically very big on that too. When I ask a girl for a dirty picture and she sends one, I'm always like, is that now? Is that like right now? And they're always, if they're like, yeah, I'm like, send another one then.
I can't text them driving.
That's when the bra's different, the panties are different. Is it now?
There's a tattoo that wasn't in the other picture. You're like, I think there's no way you got ink work done.
I think a third person one would be hilarious in that. It was, send me a picture of your pussy. And it's like, she's like there completely, like your whole body, no camera in hand.
I have these pictures on this phone, actually.
Oh, yeah? Do you really?
I'm going to have to dig them out.
You know, I'm seeing out the LA studios here through the door.
Yeah.
Soder. Jason Ellis. You know who Jason Ellis is?
Who's Jason Ellis?
He has a show on The Faction here on Sirius. I hear him on Howard Stern a bunch too. He's a crazy Australian.
Chickies with his
and he does like amateur. He just throws amateur mixed martial arts fights.
What?
I believe Duncan Trussell and Ari Shafir. I think those two are fighting like in it.
What? Ari's going to fight Duncan?
I think so.
What?
Like pretty, like for real too. Like MMA rules.
What?
Really?
Ari's got. Yeah. I'll tell you this, man. As Brad Pitt said in Fight Club, skinny guys fight to the burger, and I think fucking Ari's probably pretty scrappy.
You think so?
Yeah,
I can see it.
I take that. I take Ari in that fight.
I can see it.
I don't know.
I'm gonna knock him the fuck out next time we're all together.
Just cold cock him. We're just outside of the stand, and you just walk up and blindside him. Jesus, Jay, he's doing that.
I think it's more appropriate to do it at the Memorial Day barbecue. Is a funny place for two comics to get into a fist fight.
You just even saying that made me want. I'm so excited for barbecue hamburgers on Monday. Man, I love a good Memorial Day barbecue.
How about skirt steak?
All right,
Dan.
Why don't you back your fancy train up? We got to take a break because Jacob's getting all swolled up. He's just getting all angry at me.
Oh, man. Sleep Number's freaking out. They're on the phone right now. You guys got a break. Sleep Number's freaking out.
It's the Bonfire.
We all know sleep's important. Want to know how to make your sleep great? Come to a Sleep Number store. It's the only place you'll find the Sleep Number bed with Sleep IQ technology. And right now, you can save $500 on their Memorial Day special edition bed with Sleep IQ technology.
$500?
Yeah, that's half of $1,000. So you have the knowledge to adjust for your best sleep. My Sleep Number setting is 45. Jay's is 75 because he likes to lay on a slab of concrete. The Sleep Number... Oh, see, I was going to do the Sleep IQ.
I sleep like a zoo lion.
You do. Do you do the Sleep IQ? You did the Sleep IQ, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm on the road, so I didn't do it last night. What was your Sleep IQ from last night?
976. It was pretty good. It was a pretty good one. The Sleep Number bed lets me choose my ideal firmness and change it. And because it adjusts on each side, it's the perfect bed for couples. When you add optional Sleep IQ technology, it tracks your sleep so you know how to adjust for your best night's sleep. Whether it's adjusting my Sleep Number setting, cutting back on caffeine, or even exercising more. What's working because Sleep IQ inside the bed tells you. Every morning it whispers to you. My Sleep Number setting is 45. Jay's is 75 because, again, he's a zoo lion. Hurry in now and save $500 on a Memorial Day special edition bed with Sleep IQ technology. You'll only find the Sleep Number at a Sleep Number store. So no better sleep. Find your Sleep Number setting only at any of the 500 Sleep Number stores nationwide. Find one near you by going to sleepnumber.com and be sure to tell them that Big J and Dan sent you.
Hi, I'm Bonnie McFarlane, and you're listening to The Bonfire with Dan Soder and Big J Oakerson.
Yeah. Ooh, girl. It's The Bonfire. West Coast living. NWA.
Hell yeah.
That's West Coast, yo.
Yeah. Busters. I still love that.
I love coming off of that line conversation. And I go, what was your sleep IQ last night? You're like, 941. Is that the Because you saw 3 X's.
Elemental P.
What was your sleep IQ? It said I should drink Mountain Dew.
It was 120. It's in Mensa. Hey, real quick.
Said cookies are bad after midnight.
I want to thank camper Tyler Bossert in Wisconsin. He sent us a bunch of Ultimate Warrior comic books.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, dude.
Comic books?
Yeah, it's the whole set.
Cool. My apologies, Tyler, by the way. My total apologies if Dan just starts frivolously giving your gift away to other people without
you're going to bring up some old shit just because you gave me some WWE cards and I gave a pack to Lewis, Dave, and Lou.
Traveled.
And Jacob.
I traveled around with those stupid cards on me all day.
You had a backpack. Listen,
not a backpack.
You're talking to one of the original backpack boys. I know
did not have a backpack that day. I brought you I brought in a plastic bag.
Oh, like David
Like
Tell?
an idiot. Yeah, I brought in a plastic bag like a black kid in the first class of school when he pulls out chips and and quarter water.
Or those...
You didn't go to school with black kids, I guess.
Actually, yeah, because I was going to say the plastic juice with the fucking silver tops. How about that?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, that's what you were talking about?
The black kids would always come to school in the morning. They'd stop off at like a corner store and they'd come in with like that awful like syrup in a barrel.
Dude, that shit was crazy. We need to drink some of that.
Thick.
Can we find it?
Thick.
Do they still make that?
I think they call it quarter water in New York. I don't know if they must still make it.
They don't have it in New York.
Those little
Did Bloomberg force it
like
out?
the little bullets of like Kool-Aid type of thing?
Yeah. It's like,
yeah.
And you just gotta brush your finger through the top of that.
Yeah. Oh, they're fucking gross. You can get like
so gross.
40 of them for a nickel. Bug juice, right? That's what they call
Bug
them.
juice. Yeah, but they were like...
That's what Merkface calls it.
They hurt your throat a little bit, like those like tube
they
ices
do.
things.
That's right. They burn. They kind of burn your throat. That's true.
I think it's like smoking.
We should drink some of those. Let's find some of them for next week. Let's have some bug.
Let's snort them. Let's pound them. How about that's the only thing people can drink during the trial? Is super syrupy, sugary drink.
Done. Let's make it. If they sip,
where's just so much like,
and whoever has diabetes at the end is the winner.
Yeah, loser loses a foot. Oh, that's gonna be great. It's like drinking. Sometimes the aftertaste is almost like metal. It's like metallic. Like when you take that sip, it tastes like the lid that comes on it. We're gonna find some.
Do you remember the?
That's why they're so good at sports, though. So
do you remember that one? Do you remember that one kind of candy? It was like wax, and it had that same juice.
Oh, yeah,
in it.
yeah. You would bite it off.
Bite the wax off and just drink this fluid that's been sitting in wax. Like, a terrible idea.
That's the same as the long ices in the tubes.
Yeah, but those
are delicious, though. Those are Mr. Ices.
The flavor aids or whatever, those are good.
Yeah, but those...
The gross things, the chalk candy cigarettes, I never understood.
What about Fun
Dip?
Dip?
Of those candies, I like Fun Dip a lot. Any of those candies, like Dots or anything, where you're also eating paper and just chalky sugar. I never understood why people would want those.
Do you think...
And that's the best part. Somebody would come in with like an industrial police tape's worth of fucking Dots.
I remember Dots. Do you think anyone got addicted to drugs because of Fun Dip? Because it was a very druggy thing. You open the bag, you had the dipstick.
Yeah.
When you run out of the dipstick, though, you just lick your finger and stick it in there and rub it on your gums.
And you cook it up on a hot spoon.
Yeah, he was begging kids for flame. Hey, man.
He goes, I don't have time. I don't have time to carry all this powder. You guys just want to rock up this fucking purple?
Rock up this purple.
Hey, guys, I know where we can get all the sugar and none of the come down. We'll just cook this up.
Pure.
I got an easy bake. We can make this thing happen.
Oh, dude, that's
let's have Fun Dip and fucking bug juice at the trial. Let's just get all jacked up on sugar next Wednesday.
Man, we will be wired up.
Oh, I can't wait! I can't wait for the arguments to get passionate.
Let me tell you something. You can't fucking handle the truth, okay? You can't fucking handle the truth. Can I treat the witness as hostile, please?
Oh, this is going to be good. This trial, we're going to call it the Christine trial.
Why don't you have Sherrod represent you? He'd be great.
He would be good.
Oh, he sometimes jumps on. He's too down the middle. I need somebody to have my back in this trial.
I say
but it
Ari
can't
or
be
Lewis.
a fan. Huh?
Ari or Lewis. Those are my two top.
Lewis is great.
Yeah, I think Lewis is the right choice. I think Ari's too aloof.
Lewis called in, by the way, because he heard Dave on, so then he called in when we were on break. And then
he didn't call because he heard me on?
No, Justin, he actually wanted you off.
He was calling there, say he wanted you to leave. Said, could you kindly leave?
Yeah, please, sir, I'm listening to this radio show. Don't be on it.
The things I would ingest as a child are, it's unbelievable.
I was on a diet. Every day I got home from school, my treat coming home was a can of Pepsi and 2 string cheeses, which sounds pretty reasonable, but that's all science. That's
my
not
treat?
Yeah, like a dog.
You called it my treat.
By the way, that is pretty funny that your after school treat.
Can you imagine you coming in? Can I have my treat?
Yeah.
Just hand you some guy's banging your mom. Just hand you some string cheese to get you out of the room.
Hey, kid, there's some string cheese and a Pepsi in the fridge.
Hey,
I'm dorking out your mom right now.
Hey, T-Rish, I got a pretty good thing where I tie the string cheese to a string and then around the cat's tail. That kid will fuck off right when he comes home.
Yeah, I put a Coke and 2 string cheese in a bowl in the kitchen so he doesn't come back here.
Yeah, don't worry.
We got ourselves 45 minutes.
I put it on the first roof, and I told him he couldn't go inside to get up there. So we'll see how he does it. Yeah.
Hey kid, hey Dan, I told you, if that door's closed, I'm in there beating it up.
Yeah. If it sounds like I'm moving furniture, I'm just making your mom fall in love with me. So why don't you have a pack of Gushers and piss off?
Gushers.
I want all this like 90s candy for this trial.
That's 80s candy you're talking about. Big League Chew?
Yeah, we got to do some fun dip and bug juice, as Andy calls it.
Razzles.
I ate so many Razzles one time. I got sick. I got so sick. Sick.
Disgusting.
Wow, that's exactly the story you're supposed to tell. You're saying it like, hey guys, can you believe I had so many Razzles one time? That'll actually make you sick if you do that.
Turns out all that refined sugar really makes your stomach buck up.
Did you like Nerds?
Yes.
I did like Nerds.
It was so tangy, though.
Did not care for Runts.
What was the difference?
Runts? I don't know. Runts were like fucking toys you were supposed to eat. They were so thick and hard and lacquered.
But Jay, let me blow your mind.
It was like a plastic banana you had to like eat.
Yeah,
somehow.
Yeah.
But
I remember.
Jay, did you ever have Chewy Runts?
Ooh.
No. You know what? I have no brand loyalty to Runts.
Okay. You know what's funny about
they hurt me too much with a fuck. I mean, it was like Barbie fruit. Like you're not supposed to actually eat it, I think.
G.I. Joe apples. Yeah, you know what's so great about our show? At one moment you can turn in and hear about butthole pics, or you can hear about 80s candy. You really don't know.
It's a variety show.
That's why I argue against the critiquings of Reddit people.
It's our potpourri.
It's not just a filthy show. It's not a filthy show at all. So now we have a story about a girl who shit her pants on the radio.
Well, what I was going to say is we were talking about coming out of surgery on Monday. When I got my shoulder operated on when I was 14, I came out of surgery and the lady's like, "Can I get you anything?" I go, "Chewy Runts." It was the first thing. Thing I asked for.
Did you have a tail? Did you have a tail in your hair when you asked that question?
No, I should have, but no, I didn't.
Can I get Chewy Runts? And can you get me my raccoon hat?
Yeah, and also my slingshot so I can shoot marbles at the other nurses. I love Chewy Runts. I could take out a bag of Chewy.
I just want some kind of a red liquid to get around my lips.
So they can get all chapped. I love Chewy Runts. I want Chewy Runts so bad right now.
I want them. I've never tried them. Now I'm so.
Oh man! Well,
I'm big. I was
like
a big
fantasy. I have like a phantom craving now.
I was a big fan of lemon heads. Loved lemon heads.
Love lemon heads. I like the weird texture at those.
And I also liked all the weird warheads.
Yes, I couldn't do warheads. They were too sour.
I like the sour. Ari Shafir still lives in a world surrounded by all these things. He really is like the quintessential pothead. Like he has weird, and he likes all that. You ever have Turkish Delight?
What is
that?
Yeah, that sounds like a brand of heroin.
It's like hard.
You want to boot up some Turkish?
Is that the
Delight?
strand of pot he smokes?
You want to boot up some Turkish Delight?
I got a guy.
No, show a picture of it to him, Jacob. If you can, Turkish Delight, it's it's like gelatin candy, and in Canada and overseas they eat it I guess in Turkey. They eat it like covered in chocolate. It's the most grotesque looking.
Oh, God, yeah. No,
you know what's
thank
gross?
You see it?
Yeah, it looks awful.
You know what's gross is like sweets in like Middle Eastern countries, like their version of sweets.
Oh, well,
like some weird halava. It's like hummus with a little sugar in it type of shit. Like that's their candy.
Merkface, you've been there. Do you enjoy the Middle East sweets? When you're mowing down a village of innocence?
It's all I can eat now.
Yeah. Just Nutter Butters.
Eating candy while you're plowing a young widow in front of her fucking 3 children who are afraid of you.
It just got me hard.
Oh, Merkface. I would say, oh yeah, but Ari likes, when I was at Comedy Works, where was I? I was at a comedy club and they're like, yeah, Ari loves French fries with melted gummy bears on them.
What?
Yeah, that's like I've heard
the gummy bears melt.
Like he really does make those like the quintessential pothead decisions.
Yeah,
he's like that guy. You know, go great on this toast, fucking chocolate.
We should put some,
and then I'll put on some fucking.
You guys ever had?
You got to put pickles on it too, dude.
You ever dipped a burrito? You ever had burritos dipped in Nutella? You're like, that's awful. Why would I ever want that? He's like, no, man. So good?
What's your classic weird mix?
Oh, dude, I'm super white
I'm always
trash.
a little blown away by the ranch. The ranch on
That's what I was just
the
gonna
pizza.
say.
You've already agreed on.
But I put
Christine
ranch
on that
on
one.
everything.
Yeah,
I love ranch.
Relish and tuna fish. Relish and tuna fish is one of my big ones. I love relish and tuna fish.
Yeah, I think that's pretty standard, though. I don't think you're crazy for that.
I think I started it, though.
You know what I do, which is weird, because I'm like crazy fucking healthy, so I don't keep a lot of sweets. But so I'll take all this healthy shit. Like I'll take organic peanut butter and then pour half a fucking jar of honey in it, and then raisins inside of that, and then mix it with applesauce and eat all that.
That sounds
doesn't sound. It's like so sweet and not good.
Yeah, that sounds like something your unfun aunt would make you.
It's all I have.
Yeah, your aunt, because even though her husband left her 10 years ago, she still believes he's coming back. He'll be back. You'll see.
Oh, I'm going to make you Tom's favorite honey dip. You're like, I don't want that though. I want a fruit by the foot. I don't want that.
He always made it every Flag Day. It's his Flag Day mix.
He's going to come
organic
back.
Peanut butter honey. He'll be back.
He'll be back.
I always leave an extra jar of it open by the window.
Hoping that one day my sweet Tom.
Gentleman caller, he's going to come a calling.
Oh, by the way, thank you to Seth in Las Vegas. He says those drinks are called Little Hugs. So we got to get a bunch.
I called them hugs. That's what they were in my neighborhood in Philly. But
All right, bro.
Dave Smith always told me it was called quarter water up in
Was Dave Smith
in
from
New
the
York.
20s? Who said, that's the old quarter water. That's a sugar
quarter water.
That's the old nothing. I want to go down to go to the fish shop and get a quarter water.
You can get a hotel for $1.
I got to get a good shave for a nickel. I'm going to go fight in the Great War. Going to take down some of those Krauts U-boats. Hey.
Don't make me get my musket out and have my way with you.
Oh,
would you like to have a duel?
Up in the high plains of Colorado, we call them shit squeeze-its.
Should we talk to Mike in Philly? He's got a story about his girlfriend shitting. It says, this might be a typo, shitting her pants. It says shitting his pants.
That'd be great if his girlfriend shit in his pants. She just pulled it down.
That'd be great.
Pooped right
Kurt Metzger shit in my pants before.
Wait, how's that possible?
You lent him your
my
pants?
Oh.
Yeah, I lent him. I shit in these basketball shorts the one week, and the next week after I had those shorts washed, I let Kurt borrow those shorts to play basketball, and then he shit his pants in them that week.
Can I borrow them next?
Are they cursed? Are they cursed by an old point guard?
Yeah, we're the sisterhood of the traveling shit pants.
Yeah, I wouldn't play basketball in those shorts. Old Dribble McDribbleson shit himself in there. They say everything.
Let's talk to Mike for a second, but I don't want to lose this call from Atlanta who said he wants to make our grills.
Oh, dude, we gotta get grills.
We're gonna talk to him, but I want to hear a story. Mike's got a story about his girlfriend shitting her pants. How exciting is that?
All right,
Mike, you there, buddy?
Hey, crackle, buddy.
Hey,
crackle, dude.
Yeah, first I gotta say I saw Soder's special. It was fucking awesome, Dan. Great job, buddy.
Thanks, man. Thanks for watching it.
Absolutely.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah, dude,
absolutely. It's over though, so can we keep
But June 17th is right around the corner. Big J live at Webster Hall. My moment's
dude.
done.
Fucking Soder, you know, I mean, I told you 1,000 times, I'm proud of him. I was there for the taping, and I love it. I'm telling everyone who will listen about it, buddy.
You're the best. So, Mike, your girlfriend shit her pants, or?
Yeah, she shit. So, Big J, you're from Philly. You ever heard of the Mooserloo, that big ship restaurant on Delaware Ave that's like docked?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So I was going out to dinner. It was my 25th birthday with my girlfriend. We were meeting my parents. She got this mahi-mahi. She was fine for like an hour. And then after we're walking around, we're going back to the car. She's like, fuck, I do not feel well, babe. What should I do? I'm like, well, I don't know. We'll go in the restaurant and go to the bathroom. She's like, no, I don't think I can make it because the parking lot's really long. As she starts walking towards the parking lot, I hear this loud, wet fart. And she goes, oh, fuck. And meanwhile, she's wearing a fucking tight black dress. I go, are you okay? She goes, I think I just sharted. I go, no, you did. She goes, no, I did. We have to go back to the car right now. We go back to her car, it's this little Honda Civic. As she's coming through the fucking car, a turd falls down through her fucking dress onto the fucking asphalt of the parking lot.
No.
So, that's not the best part. That's not the best part. So,
I love this story so much.
My parents had got me a fucking birthday cake, right? And they put it in this big box. So we get back to the car. She's like, I'm not done. I can't. I'm going to keep shitting. Like, what am I going to do? So I go in the trunk of the car, dump out my birthday cake, and she takes a box, bends over in the parking lot of the Boogaloo, and fucking shits the rest in the box.
Wait, you took the cake out, though, right?
Oh, I took the cake out. Yeah, yeah.
Thank God.
Cake,
I don't. Okay, good. Yeah, you don't want to get that mixed up.
I want to know so bad what his girlfriend looks like. I want to know what she looks like. Because I'm assuming. I mean, it's hard to ask this question if she's a super hot chick because he's going to say yes, it's his girlfriend. And
I want him to give her a number rating.
But there is something that's funny. But there is something too, like it all going bad like that in the grossest of ways for a hot chick. It's going to be so out of their wheelhouse of processing in their mind, like just public shitting your pants, a turd falling out of your dress.
Oh, you mean life completely falling apart in one moment? Also, I want to know if she had a thong on, so when she sharted, it was like when you stick your thumb over a garden hose.
Oh yeah, it was like Play-Doh Fun Factory. Like it came out. That's the clip you put in so it would make the two sides.
Yeah. I wonder if that happened. Like if she bucked it.
Just splitting loaves. That's
she had
so
a black
great.
Song on, and she took it after she was shitting in the fucking parking lot. She took her black thong off, which was really sexy. I assume I was going to get laid that night. It was my fucking birthday. But
well, that restaurant had other plans. There's a sous chef that put an end to that one.
And now you have two cakes. What do you do?
Do you eat the dangerous one or the delicious one?
She was mortified, and she wanted me to take the fucking box with the shit in. She didn't want to leave it because she was afraid there was security cameras. I go, I'm not driving an hour to your house with a shit tank in the fucking
Even
back
there's
of the
security
car.
cameras. What are they going to do? If there's security cameras, someone's going to take they're going to get her DNA from her shit.
Hey, Murray.
Forensic files.
Hey, Murray, check out camera 6. I'm picking up something interesting. I don't know about you, but that's either a delicious chocolate cake or a box full of female feces.
Oh man! And when a girl starts doing anything like bathroom, like pissing or shit, it's impossible for them to stop. They don't have that kind of thing. I remember
they can't squeeze it off like us.
No, I remember seeing a girl in a parking lot. I was up like on a fire escape thing, and she was looking around this parking lot to see if anyone was looking and did not look up at all. And then she just squats and starts taking. I think she was taking a piss, and then we just waited till like she was deep into the piss. I just started clapping, and then especially after going, oh, all they can do is just be sad about it, like, oh, but they just gotta keep bending over and pissing. Fuck, that's funny.
Yeah. No, stop, no.
No, we should have looked up.
No, I can't, I have a problem starting peeing sometimes at a urinal. Do either one of you guys have that
Do you get
problem?
anxious?
Yeah, I get super anxious if someone walks in.
How about one?
I'll tell you, you know when I froze
Here
up
we
one?
go, big guy. Here we go.
Dude, I swear to God, I don't know what it is. I just sometimes if I'm not in the right headspace and if someone aggressively walks to the urinal next to me, I'll lock up. My pee hole locks up.
Oh, dude, an aggressive urinal walk will throw me off. That gets so weird.
Like Alec Baldwin in Along Came Polly.
Yes. Just go barreling in.
Exactly. You know who had an aggressive urinal walk? Ben from the Golf Channel. He froze me up. I had to go into
you said, yeah.
I had to go into a stall and piss like a lady.
You thought that's so fucking funny. He came over there to fucking really hang dick in front of you.
Yeah.
Mike, did you guys end up fucking that night?
No, we didn't end up fucking, but we are married.
Oh. Did you take a shit at the wedding?
Yeah. Honey, remember the restaurant? It's happening again.
I do.
I do.
It's a funny. I do.
I'm splendid.
Anyway, it's a really funny story, but anyway, long story short, we found out she has Crohn's disease. It's pretty debilitating.
Turns out she had diverticulitis, and it was actually her insides trying to flee themselves.
Oh, Mike, thanks for calling, buddy. That's a great one.
That is a great one.
I love your guys' show. You guys fucking rule.
Thanks, Mike.
Next time I come to Phil, I got to meet this wife. I won't tell her what you told me, but I will not shake her hands.
She'd divorce me on the spot if she knew I told this to a national radio program.
Yeah, Jay, you got to give her a fist pound like she just hit a home run for the Phillies.
Yeah, but no, here we go.
Forearm love. Bash Brothers, forearm love.
Forearm love. Elbow bump.
Jay, I'm getting.
We love you, Mike.
Thanks for calling in, Mike. I'm getting an aggressive break sign from the old sweet Jacob.
Break it now. Break it hard. Break it or I'll break you. You're like your boyfriend Jay's not here to save you. You better go to a fucking break.
I cannot wait to shave Jacob.
That's going to be great. We should have Justin there to shave Jacob.
Oh, yeah. We're going to shave so hard, everyone. It's the bonfire.
Hey, this is Mark Norman. You're listening to The Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder. Enjoy it. Their careers won't last.
Chia. West Coast Wednesday.
Oh, you got a cool name for it.
Chia. Straight up mess. That's MC8, y'all.
We have a hand sign for it, too.
Dub. Throwing up the dubs. Oh, hey, we were doing so many live read demonstrations over here in the studio, Soder. You would have loved it. We're all trying to figure out who's the best live read person. I don't know if I'm a good voiceover. I just did a voiceover. I had to do part of it yesterday, actually, for a new commercial coming out. And I really, when I hear my voice, I don't think it's good, but I think...
You got a great voice.
In my head, you know the voice you hear in your head versus what you hear when you hear a recording of yourself?
Yeah.
My in-head voice is killing it, always.
I think your out-of-face voice is great.
You know exactly what I'm talking about if you saw their SNL 40 special.
That's pretty good.
I don't know how to do it. You have a great voice. Justin used to do, Justin was genuinely the voice of, Panasonic.
No.
For all that it moves you.
Emporio Armani presents 2 fragrances. The fragrance for him. The fragrance for her.
That's good.
I did BMW. I did Nike.
What was your Nike
Samsung.
one? Give us a little taste of the Nike one.
Do you ever have to do
Nike one? Nike was, okay, so you missed your chance to sign up for this year's Nike I Run New York 4-miler.
I already want to put my foot through the speaker. I want to put my foot through the speaker.
That's right, buddy.
I don't like Nike. I'm a Reebok guy now. You just made me a Reebok guy.
Well, pump it up over here.
Reebok for the twat in you.
If you like Reebok, you also like missionary sex and eating mashed potatoes without butter. You're fucking dead inside. Reebok.
If you like New Balance, then you probably Frenched a guy.
Do you wear British Knights? Congratulations. You're a fucking moron. Real quick,
if you're wearing British Knights, take me to your time machine
because you're straight from 1989. Peter in Canada has a suggestion for Jay's lawyer at the Christine trial next week, and I want to hear who this is. Peter in Canada.
Canada.
It is.
Hey,
how you guys doing?
Good. How are you? What's your recommendation?
I'm doing all right. I'm driving a truck. I'm actually in Buffalo now. But Big J, you got to turn the tables on her. Fight fire with fire. You got to check. You need a chick to argue with a chick that also is a dude. You got to get one Judy Gold.
Judy Gold.
Ooh. Wow.
Thanks for calling in, Peter. What do you think?
Wow, that's not a bad suggestion. I will look into that.
You got to look into that because that's a very good.
Ironically, I'm the prosecutor.
Yeah, you are. I think you're actually.
I'm the victim. I'm sorry, I'm the victim.
Yeah, so you are the plaintiff. So
I'm the plaintiff.
Christine's the defense.
Yes, that's right. Plaintiff and the defense. Really, it took us a long time to get to that, huh?
Yeah, it really did. Really shows you our bottom level.
I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm sitting here like, Am I stupid?
Christine's got to defend herself, and yes, Judy Gold might be a good one.
Yeah.
She's an aggressive
yeah.
lesbian. If I explain it to her, yeah, she might go for that.
It could work out.
But I said, but me, never before have the plaintiff and defendant had to book the trial together. So
I think, yeah, that's awkward, but that's usually how the jury selection process is. You know, defense and the prosecution coming together, make sure it's fair and even.
This is why you can't be my lawyer.
Why?
You know, you could be Doug Llewellyn outside interviewing everybody in between. How do you feel it's going so far?
I take offense to that. I was hoping you were going to make me the judge, but apparently you think I'm the court reporter.
Soder.
What?
You've got, and I've watched it happen over time. You've made me feel like an abusive boyfriend with how quick, when I'm making jokes about Christine or busting her balls at all, and you have like hey, come on, you're such a soft spot for
He's
her.
raised by a single mother. He loves his mother.
Bro, you fucking her.
Yo.
I was building towards that. Bro, you fucking her.
I'm like, what? Wait, what?
Like Raging Bull, you fuck my wife?
Yeah.
Did you fuck my wife?
No, you fucking sick fuck, and I'm not going to answer the question.
You fuck my wife? Look me in the eye. You asked a lot of questions,
You're a
Joey,
sick fuck,
but
and
you
I'm
didn't
not that
answer the
sick
right
that I'm going to
question.
answer it.
That's a sick question. You're a sick fuck, and I'm not
going to
answer
answer it. Look, your fucking cuts are opening up and everything.
Where
What's
do you
the
get
proof?
your balls big enough to ask me that?
Hey, Soder, have you ever seen Raging Bull?
Yes, of course I have. But you don't
You can't say of course.
You haven't seen Taxi Driver.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry.
I love how we answer.
Wait a second, Soder.
Yeah.
Soder.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Soder, I know you, buddy.
I know.
I know you.
Yeah.
You have not seen that movie,
I
have
have
you?
seen Raging Bull. Do you overcook the steak? It defeats the purpose.
Bring it over here. Bring it over. It's a fucking piece of charcoal. Bring it over here.
Yeah, of course I've seen it. And he takes that young wife, the very young wife with her supple breasts.
Kathy Moriarty.
Yes.
Moriaiou and sometimes Y-A-T.
Yeah. Hey, we're going to get grills, right?
I want grills in the worst way.
Well, AI in Atlanta says that he can maybe...
we got to take guesses at how you say this name. It's spelled A-O-I.
I say AI.
I'm going to go with... You're saying AI?
I say AI.
I'm going... IOE.
Hey. AI in Atlanta. How do you say your name?
It's Ali.
Ali?
Oh, so that means Merkface is a doof.
Yeah, so Merkface really...
That fingered my name.
Yeah, he spelled it A-O-I. Is that how you spell your name?
Yeah, it's A-L-I. A-L-I.
It's not Super's fault. Merkface had to burn off his own fingerprints in a frying pan to get through customs recently.
Yeah, Andy Fury does no longer exist. Sorry about this. They already sent the triangle flag to his mom.
Merkface is off the grid.
Yeah, Ali, you can help us get grills.
Oh yeah, I'm a jewelry designer.
Oh, this is going to be great.
What?
We want grills. What kind of grills should we get? Just top grills or bottom grills? We want something that says crackle crackle.
Well, if you want crackle, I think you should get crackle on the top and crackle on the bottom. If you want
yes, I agree.
Crackle at the top and your name at the bottom.
I think I want to go double crackle.
Crackle.
Yeah, I want to go crackle.
Yeah, I crackle crackles too. Yeah, I think that's the way
So
to play
He's platinum or gold?
I mean,
we don't know.
That's up to Ali.
He's the jeweler.
Ali, platinum or gold? How do you make them?
I would go 10 karat gold. Honestly, platinum will just scratch up really easily.
He's right. I'd like some gold teeth too. Go some real CP tree. Go no limit style.
Can you do white gold on those so they look silver?
White gold.
I mean, you could get a backup pair made in silver, no problem.
Ooh, I can wear silver.
Can you get fangs on the side like Method Man?
Yeah,
can I get fangs on mine?
That would be badass.
All right, I want Jay. How about
actually give us enough room to fit crackle to go fang to fang?
Yes. Jay.
You could do KRKL, like something cool like that.
Why don't you?
That's your rap version of it.
Nah, I think we're going to stay with the regular version. Crackle.
I'll go fuck myself.
Justin, thanks, but no.
I think you're leaning.
I'm not going to go to a young, handsome Jew for my grill design.
I'm going to go with a man with a misspelled name from Atlanta. Jay, what if you get gold grills and I get silver grills?
I hope this happens, Ali, and I got to tell you why. If you're going to get a fucking grill, if it's not coming from Atlanta, it better be
H-Town.
Fucking base-ass Miami.
Or Houston. I think Houston.
No.
I'm from Miami.
Nope.
Oh, he's from Miami.
Oh, so you're from Miami and you're in Atlanta?
Yeah.
This guy has to make our grills.
Unfortunately.
No, Ali, you have just... we're going to make you the grill master. You're the Bonfire grill master.
Jay, you got to wear your Invisaligns if he's going to give you the grills, though.
Yeah.
Oh, Big
Can you
J,
make him fit over my
you have
Invisalign?
Invisalign, right?
Yeah.
Big J, you got Invisalign, right? So I would wait until after the Invisalign treatment because you do have to mold your teeth.
Wait until your braces come out, then you can get a set of grills.
That's so far. That's like a year and a half away.
Yeah, that can't happen.
You just started the treatment? Are you on the 2-year treatment?
It's like a little over a year.
No, it's going to be about 7 years because he never wears them.
Yeah, I don't wear them enough.
So then
don't
we can
say that. My dentist might be listening.
So we can just do. So now we can just do the grills without Jay. It doesn't matter if you're not going to wear the Invisalign. We can get grills now.
No, I want.
Wow, Dan.
Yeah.
Really?
I want.
You're
grills.
like. You want grills so bad, you're like you're just trying to convince me in whatever works out best for you, you piece of shit. That's right. He goes, dude, you're not going to wear them ever. Who cares? So just let's get grills now. Dude, that's exactly how. That method of thinking is so single child, only child, because that's what I did That's how I ended up with an Atari 7800 on Nintendo Day. We're at a Nintendo's. Well, I want something because I'm here.
Are we all only children in this room?
I'm not an only child, though. I mean, I was until I was 11. I know what you're... Yes, sure.
You're an only child.
But believe me, even being 11 years old when the first other one was born, even though I was an only child for that long, it's immediately that thing is different, though. You have to share out that time.
Oh, yeah. I'm an only child. Dan is too, yeah?
Yeah, we're both only children. That's why I don't care.
Up over here.
That's why I don't care.
It was just Dan and T to D.
Yeah, I don't care if Jay's teeth look like a Civil War cemetery. I want grills.
My teeth look like the fucking album cover for Master of Puppets.
Yeah, we got Ali. So, Ali, if you could email your information to the bonfire at SiriusXM.com, and then we could start this whole process of me bullying Jay into keeping his teeth the way they are so we can get grills.
Hey, rickety teeth, let's get some fucking...
Thanks for calling in, Ali. And I apologize.
Thank you guys. You'll be hearing from me soon.
I apologize for Andy.
Very sorry for that.
Andy completely disrespecting your name.
Wait, we have one girl phone call in the day. I wonder what she wants to talk about.
She's gone.
Canada.
And she's gone.
No, she's not.
Ooh.
Sarah?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's right there.
Oh, I'm wrong. God. Again, today.
We had no female perspective today, Sarah, and we almost have to go, so I want to take your call.
That's so exciting. I've been listening to the show for so long.
Were you calling to chime in about a story where maybe perhaps you shit your pants? And
I've never shit my pants. Actually, I have once.
Wow. What a quick change.
She goes, I never shit my pants. Actually, you know what? Now that I reflect on it.
If you're a fan of the show, you'll do it now.
I do it every other week.
Should I shit my pants in the car right now?
No, please don't do that. Justin recommended it, but I'm going to have to step in and say, please don't.
I think it's a great idea.
I swear to God, me and Justin are such bigger creeps than you.
If you do it, I'll buy Dan his grills.
Shit your pants, young woman. Shit it now.
Now, you don't have to take a video of you shitting. It doesn't have to be dirty, but can you take a picture of your face while you're shitting?
That's what I used to do with That's what I used to do with Snapchat with Bobby Kelly. I would take a video of just
grumpies
of my face while the poop was coming out of my butt.
Those are called grumpies. You just take grumpies while you're while you're laying cable. You just get a look at your face like veining up. Sarah, what do you want to talk about?
You guys were talking about only children?
Mm-hmm.
I'm the oldest of 5 kids, so I have no idea what it's like to be an only child.
Oh my God! Did you become a raging like hoary chick when you were like in high school and stuff?
No, I was surprisingly always a good kid. I think my siblings all kind of hate me for it because I was never.
Why are they off the rails?
I hate you for it.
Are they off the Canadian rails, just out there snorting up lines of maple,
snorting poutine?
No, we just smoke a lot of hash in Montreal.
Oh, you guys have that? Yeah, because they have that European influence, so they do like somewhat fancy drugs. I love
Montreal.
We only smoke pure hashish and speak in 2 languages.
Hashish?
Oh, hashish. I'm going to be in Montreal in July. How do you feel about that?
Are you going to work it just for laughs? Are you performing it just for laughs?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say where I'm going to be working, but I will be there in July.
Jay and I have had many a good time in Montreal.
We have.
Fun town.
It's a
Say
great
again?
city.
Montreal is a great city, but it's a little Frenchy. Where do you live now?
I live in Toronto now, but I'm home for the summer.
Toronto's pretty cool too. I actually like Toronto a little bit more.
I've never been.
It's American-y.
Montreal's
It's a little more American-y.
Yeah, it's way
Soder's
more American.
Soder's going to Winnipeg. Any advice for him?
Yeah, what should I do in Winnipeg besides watch very sad movies I haven't seen yet?
Canada's the second biggest country in the world. Do you think I've been to Winnipeg?
Okay, well, you don't have to get shitty about it. I was just
She
asking.
does have a lot of. This is what happens when she's the firstborn.
Yeah.
Gets snooty.
Yeah.
Firstborn gets snooty uppity. I know more than everyone.
Yeah, you got that oldest kid confidence. Well, we get
I don't like it.
Oh, man. I think you guys have that only child sense of entitlement. Maybe that's it.
Oh, listen.
I don't have that. I'm not an only child.
You are, Jay. Don't you lie to Sarah. Don't lie to
What'd you say?
No,
Sarah, you're calling on a fucking phone made out of a tree or something?
Oh, sorry.
The worst connection.
Turns out my can with a string on it keeps going in and out.
Double!
It's my polar bear. My polar bear gives me signal.
Well, Sarah, thank you for calling.
Thank you so much. I'm a big fan of the show.
Thank you. We love you more than your 4 siblings.
It's true.
Oh, that's so nice.
It is true.
Even though they seem like the fun ones, you know, the whores and the drug addicts and whatnot.
And I'm going to try to have fun in Winnipeg, even though you're angry for me going there.
Well, have fun in Montreal when you come to Montreal. Tweet me.
I will. And then how about when I come to Toronto? Are you going to come to a show?
I would love to. I'm kind of an aspiring comic. So
Really?
I'm sure you get that all the time. Yeah.
I'll give you free tickets to my show if you shit your pants in front of me.
You know what? I think that it's worth it. You do what you got to do to succeed, right? At least don't ask me for a blowjob.
Oh, no, I wouldn't do that at all.
Can he ask you that now, though?
I wouldn't do that at all. I wouldn't ask that of you for any kind of stage time. But, you know, I did, like all young comics, have to at one point shit in front of Colin Quinn and the round table of
I had to take a dump in front of Rob Magnotti. So I wasn't even, it was uptown. It was a little different.
No, it's a good story. Hey, how'd you get your start?
Yeah, well, thanks.
How did I get my start, more like?
Well, Sarah, we'll see you soon. Keep listening.
I will. Thank you guys so much.
If you want more tour dates for Big J, go to bigjcomedy.com. We're going to be in Jacksonville, Florida, June 2nd through the 4th.
Wow. We're seeing the 2nd might not happen, but
okay.
Definitely the 3rd and the 4th. Though.
Well, Jacksonville, Florida, Big J's headed your way. I will be at Rumors Comedy Club in Winnipeg this Thursday through Saturday.
The Peg.
Go to dansoder.com for more tour dates. Justin at I am Justin Silver on Twitter. What's your Instagram, Justin?
It's all Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. All I am Justin Silver.
I am Justin Silver. Go check him out.
Thank you.
One of my favorite people on the planet Earth.
Aww.
Big J, another one of those favorite people.
I love you, buddy.
At the Bonfire SXM, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Jay, I get to see your beautiful face on Monday. We'll be back.
I can't wait. We'll be back in studio on Wednesday.
For the trial of the Christine trial next Wednesday. Till then, have a good one and happy Memorial Day.
Crackle, crackle.
Crackle, crackle.